What is going on, everybody? It's Captain Blue Shell coming to you guys today from beautiful Barcelona, Spain, introducing beautiful Iberia too as well. Been looking forward to this DLC for quite some time, and now today we get to drive it. First drive, taking a look at all the beautiful sights. Basically, the plan is this. We're going to go ahead and start in Barcelona, take a look at all of the city, all of its wonder and glory, and we are going to be driving to Madrid, way over here into the center. From Madrid, we are going to be going up all the way up to A Coruña, and then all the way down Portugal to Lisbon. So we're going to go ahead and take in the sights during this trek, during this voyage. I've heard that this DLC is beautiful, just like every other DLC that they've put out for us, and I'm super excited to go ahead and get into it with you guys. Go ahead to check and see this as the first drive, so stick around. A lot to see. It's Captain Blue Shell.
Well, if it isn't Captain Blue Shell.
So basically, I parked at the port thinking, hey, this is going to be a beautiful little, tidbit, a beautiful scene to start out our video. And now I'm just trying to go ahead and get out of here. And basically, we just got to straighten out the wheel here a little bit. What are you doing there, buddy? What you coming into the port for? You going to be getting on that ship, going over yonder, where we just came from? Why not stick around? This guy doesn't like Iberia. But you guys, we are the exact opposite. We are super excited for Iberia. I know that I am. And I think basically what I want to do is I want to go ahead and access this viewpoint just real quick to actually get an even better a better scene, a better view of Barcelona itself. So here we go. Let's go ahead and roll the clip. And here we go. It absolutely amazes me every single time how much detail, how much work that they get in with everything. Just the inner cities. I mean, look at the architecture too. This is the first stop. This is our first stop, our first city. I cannot wait to see Madrid though too as well. Barcelona, absolutely breathtaking, absolutely wonderful. Look at that. Man, they have it just perfectly right though too. I mean, everything is just placed well. Their geography is on point. Architecture is on point. The traffic, the kinds of cars too, the kinds of traffic that you see. I mean, they get everything down really, really well, and you can tell that they are very, very dedicated to the game that they are developing, and I super appreciate that. I mean, I love how they bring in the cultures, everything like that. We got the waterways over here too as well, from Barcelona being on the shoreline. All right, cool. There we go. Well, that was cool. That was wonderful. That was actually quite enjoyable. And like I said too, we are on our way to Madrid. I'm interested to seeing pretty much like the very epicenter. So if we can get into there, that would be kind of cool. It looks like there's like a little parkway that we can use right there too. About a 7-hour drive, not too bad. Go ahead and get this into gear and get this show onto the road, ladies and gentlemen. With Iberia, here we go. Our first little leg of the journey. Besides the viewpoint doesn't count. But yeah, I mean, just now, even heading off, we've got the harbor, over to the right there, and here we go with that beautiful architecture that we've seen here too as well. Let me just get my camera right. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of do a slow little drive-by with it. I don't know how some other people do this like all the time, driving down the highway. Like, I don't think I can do that, but I can at least try to get us a little bit of a good little, there we go. That's a good little scene right there, heck yeah. Should I do this during the roundabout too as well? I don't know. Well, we do have the green light, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, the architecture, just absolutely everything just beautiful. Beautifully well done. So yeah, I mean, just like look at this architecture that we have here though too as well. Like over on the right, the left. I mean, pretty much like everywhere. It's hard for me to do a it's hard for me to do a roundabout. I'm sorry. Oh, look at the traffic. Oh, Barcelona and its traffic. Yep, just come on in there. Why not? All right. Well, I'm turning right. You're going there, so let me go ahead after you. There we go. And we're good over here. Going through a little tunnel here too as well, it looks like. I'm wanting to know what's at the other side of this tunnel here. Let's check and see. Oh, we got some, looks like we got some, reactors there. I don't know if they're reactors or they're probably just like water tanks or something, but you know, they look like they look like reactors. Over here on the right, oh, take a look at that. Absolutely 100% gorgeous. I know I'm not very good at this third person thing, but we have to get a scene of that. That is some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff going on. Look at there, man. Absolutely beautiful. And now here we go through the major part of Barcelona. Basically, it's the highway aspect of it. But even if we look out the window, there's always something like kind of like to see here and there. I love some of these rolling hills that you get from Barcelona, it looks like. But also too is just the architecture. The architecture, they really do like just a great job to go ahead and stick with the you know, with the subject of the matter of the architecture that they actually have. And there goes another hill way over there, over yonder. A little bit of some cityscapes over there too as well. Still trying to keep my eye kind of on the road there though. We've got the sign up ahead, Porta de Barcelona, yay! And yes, because it looks like we have a bridge coming up here too as well. Some more landscapes, some more scenery. So we got some hills over there. We got a waterway coming up over that away too. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. And we also have our first sight of rain, ladies and gentlemen, while in Spain. So the rain in Spain is the first to hit the train. Is that it's a new poem. It's a new poem I've got going on actually. I don't know, something about rain like in Spain too as well just gives it like such a good vibe, I guess. I mean, I know that sounds weird and silly, but it's just, I don't know, just something about it. It's actually quite cool. I mean, look at this up here. You know, you get the landscapes, you get the wide, you know, open, wide open spaces. Some hills here too. We're also getting into some rock cliffs here too as well, just a little bit. Even over here onto the bridge. Wow, look at this bridge. It's beautiful. I like how it just kind of like splits in the middle there though too as well. It looks very, very cool. And it looks like that's all she wrote for the rain. So we're just gonna go ahead and start cruising up on over towards Madrid still. And just some beautiful, beautiful wide open spaces out our window, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys are driving through Spain and you say to yourself, hey, that landscape kind of reminds me a little bit of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's because some of that movie was filmed in Spain, and actually, the epic scene of Sad Hill Cemetery was, I think it was right outside of Leon, or right outside of Burgos, around there. It was around that area. And it's a real cemetery, and it's just absolutely breathtaking. So, yeah, that'd be a cool sight to see in the game, but I highly doubt they have it. But yeah, just some movie trivia for some of you, you movie nerds out there. I'm about to miss my turn. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. There we go. I got it. I got our exit. Okay, so we can explain that going over movie trivia is really a dangerous thing while driving a truck. No, I'm just kidding, but I absolutely love that movie, and there were many more locations other than Spain that it was filmed in, so it's kind of cool how they you know, jump back and forth between locations just for like different scenes and the moods and just the whole feel of the movie in general. So pretty cool tidbit there. We've also got some we got a wind farm going on here too as well. Over to our left there's one anyway. That's pretty cool. But so far in Spain, being in Spain, driving through it to Madrid anyway, you kind of notice with the landscape, it's kind of got like a desert almost feel, but you've also got some rolling hills with some grass and trees. It's just a very cool like mixed environment with just mixed up landscapes, and it's actually quite cool. Look, we got a little gorge over there on the left here. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but just like far few and in between of just different things to see. It kind of has the same vibe a little bit as Nevada, kind of, sort of, but I know it's not. And I know that there's so much more to see, especially with the architecture too as well, that we are going to see. I gotta get around these slow pokes here because you know, people that drive in Iberia. I'm just kidding, they are lovely drivers, every single one of them. Except for that guy. That guy's a jerk. Ladies and gentlemen, Madrid has been discovered, which is crazy because we're about like 50 minutes still outside of the city, well, outside of our destination anyway. But yeah, coming up onto the city itself with another truck driver here. We're having a little race. It's great. It's wonderful. Here we go, guys. Starting to go ahead and get off of the highway here, or whatchamacallit. And we are entering into Madrid as we speak. And so basically just exploring some little pieces of it here. The location that I went over there wasn't anything at all over there. It was basically just like this big old industrial, like factory type setting. So we want to go ahead, we want to see some beautiful sights of Madrid, so hopefully we will find some. Speak of the devil, we've got the city of Madrid out to the right, more so with the city, with the highway too as well. There goes a bridge up on top here. That's it's actually pretty beautiful. That's nice. Ooh, look at the scenery coming up here. We are right outside of Madrid, so some beautiful landscapes to be seen right outside of the city, it seems. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful landscapes, and we're actually heading right outside of the city, which is like, I mean, like, it's weird because you would think that there would be more sites in the city. There probably is, and I probably missed it. So, this is just a cool looking tunnel. Like, look at all the tunnel... the tunnel areas and everything. This is really, really cool looking. And as we are, I just want to show you guys something real quick. So through Madrid, I went through the entire like circle, almost the entire circle here. And I mean, there wasn't really anything too like out of the ordinary of like beautiful, beautiful landscapes. I'm not saying that there isn't because we haven't tried down south, but we are heading kind of up north on the A6. And we are going to be starting our journey towards A Coruña and see how that is. But anyway, back to the road, back to the driving. Yeah, the driving in Iberia so far, you know, from Barcelona to Madrid, even the driving kind of reminds me of like a Nevada feel. You know, you get the like the desert, the wide open spaces, which is really cool because in Europe you don't really get that. I mean, you don't really get a, you know, a desert type of landscape while you're driving, especially with a you know, with a truck, or as they say, lorry. So as you're driving your lorry, you don't get you know, you don't get scenes or landscapes like this too much. You know, the wide open desert, spacious feeling. So it's cool. It's something a lot different and something very welcome, something to be looked forward to. So almost into A Coruña, as we can see with the signs, and as you guys can see too as well. Look how different the landscape has gotten. Just trees everywhere. And that's what I've noticed a lot of, is just trees and forests and just more and more trees. It's actually pretty cool because we did go from a landscape that was like desert, wide and open spaces directly into just like this forested little wonderland coming up here. Yeah, I mean, we're about like 30 minutes outside of the city, and it's just like, what a stark difference. Like, it's such a contrast just with everything. And it looks like here is our turn up here. I'm not really sure where we're even going in here. We're just kind of going in to just kind of discover it and everything. But yes, A Coruña has been discovered. We get a little bit of the city landscapes. That's pretty cool. And we're basically in the cityscape right now. This is actually a cool little city going on. We've got some more architecture. Look at that bridge. That's really cool looking right there. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, but the city itself is like gorgeous. I mean, it looks absolutely pretty cool out the window. So yeah, A Coruña, I mean, overall, you know, it's pretty cool. You know, it's not bad or anything. So it's some cool places to see, some cool roads to drive and everything around here. But due to time constraints, we're gonna go ahead and head off to Portugal now too as well. So I did change it up just a little bit too as well. Instead of going all the way down to Lisbon, we are going to be stopping at Coimbra instead. So it's a little bit less of a ways, so I mean it's not bad or anything. Dude, come on, man. I'm in the roundabout. And basically on the map it is, let's check and see here, it is right here. So through Porto and then to Coimbra, and instead of Lisbon going all the way down, we'll go ahead and just go to Coimbra, see how it is in Portugal for the first step. And like I said, guys, this is just our first drive. So this is just our very first look at Iberia itself. So it's pretty cool so far. It's a very different kind of scenery. I mean, the roads are all right. The roads are pretty all right. The only thing is that we have been on the you know, the main roads, the main highways and everything, so we don't get a lot of chance to see everything that it has to offer. You know, with everything, you know, like the old, like, Spanish type towns and everything. We will later on, but you know, when we do the smaller roads and everything. But I'm super excited to also see Portugal, so we are inbound as of right now. So another little cool walk bridge that we're coming up upon too as well. Look at that. This is a really cool little cityscape right here. Little diamond in the rough, a jewel that we may not have seen, which is pretty stinking cool. And on our way to Portugal, we got some rock face cliffs here with a bridge overhead. That's a very tall bridge, but really cool with all the trees and like we said, foliage from where we were with A Coruña. And I gotta say, I do love the tunnels too as well, like the little tunnels that they put in. It's a very cool, vast landscape with architecture. Like I said before, that is its main, you know, its main thing is just the architecture. So, whoa, easy there, buddy. Whoa, easy there, buddy. Come on, man. The drivers, however, I'm just kidding. And we are also too getting into some quite the jungle kind of landscape here. I really like this. There's a lot more trees, a lot of different looking trees too as well. I love that the trees don't all like look the same, and you know, there's just like a variety of things to look at foliage wise too as well. Some beautiful tunnels here too. Very impressive. Coming out, we've got some more jungle landscape. It's just a really cool like landscape looking. It reminds me, believe it or not, of Jurassic Park. I really do like this expansion so far. I mean, I really do. There really is a lot to see, just like this, like the little towns and everything out and about, if we can stay on the road. But no, I mean, the drive, you know, even this, you know, from Spain to Portugal itself, it's just, there's a lot of cool like little sites and little things that you would hope not to miss. And I mean, I guess we will see in time, you know, with exploring, you know, with what we need to explore, just how beautiful it can be. Speaking of as beautiful as it can be, this was not planned. Look at this. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. I have to go into picture mode real quick. Hold up a second. I mean, there is a good chance that I'll be going back the other way on this bridge over here in this lane to go ahead and get more so over here, because this landscape is beautiful, but I can't really get over on the other side of my truck because of all the wires on the other side of it. So this is gonna have to do, but this is beautiful. I mean, we got the end of the bridge still coming up towards the bridge. But it's that little water, like right there with the hill and just everything. There we go. I think that's going to do it. And there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful bridge back there. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that I actually got that screenshot. That might actually be my thumbnail. But yeah, I mean, just talking and speaking of the beauty, it's like, it's those hidden gems that you find, and I'm sure that we are going to continue to find those as we go, you know, the roads less traveled and, you know, little towns here and there. So I'm really interested to see in the forums what people are putting up as, you know, really awesome viewpoint spots. Also to just towns that we should visit all together. You know, just like some incredible views, just like that bridge just back there. We got some more tunnels here. We got some mountainous regions coming up. Still with the foliage, the jungle-like forest areas. This is just beautiful. It's absolutely breathtaking. Also, too, what I did hear is that if you do the coast roads, which this is kind of, sort of a coast, that's not really a coast road, but I heard as soon as you get down into the coast roads, that it's actually very, very breathtaking. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, too, I just have to map out, you know, different landscapes, like landmarks that we can go see too as well with that. So yeah, I mean, this is basically just me like jumping in into Iberia, not knowing what to expect. So just kind of bringing you guys along for the ride. And it's been beautiful. It's been different, and it's been very unique so far. So I highly recommend it. And here too, we have a beautiful little valley going on. Man, look at this. That's just absolutely incredible. And so we just discovered Porto, guys. Going into Porto here, I can see a either that's a train or a subway car. Up ahead, it looks like they have a bridge overhead there too as well. That's pretty cool. And also too, up here, look at this bridge. Ooh, nice. That's pretty, that's actually quite beautiful, really. Let me go ahead and check and see if I can get to another, there we go. So yeah, still on our way to Coimbra. Oh man, wow, would you look at that. Holy crap. Man, look at that. Oh my goodness. I think it's going to be picture time over this bridge. Yeah, holy crap, look at that. Alright guys, here we go, entering into Coimbra, and oh my goodness, I feel like a bobsledder, man. It feels like if I just like take like one little move that's not right, I'm just gonna like slam my trailer into the wall. There we go. All right, we're back out into the wide open. Coimbra has been discovered. Oh, and I think that there is a bridge. Yes, there is a bridge. All right, let's go ahead. Let's check and see if we can do this bridge scene just right. Okay, here we go. Take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at how beautiful that is, yeah? The city, the cityscapes, everything as it should be, as it needs to be. That's beautiful. Gonna go ahead and be getting off onto our exit here, and gonna be turning a left up ahead here too. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Portugal. I don't know if we're actually clear or not. Ooh! It's gonna be a tight little turn, along with the roundabouts, good old roundabouts that we absolutely know and love. And just gonna be going straight into the little city shindig part here. And yeah, I mean, this landscape is pretty cool too. Got some high-rise buildings up there, and we've also got a beautiful picturesque. It's basically like hills, all that good stuff up above. And the architecture is really what makes this, Iberia. Like, you can just tell. Like, it's just right off the bat, you can say, yeah, that's Iberia. Just from the houses and the buildings, just everything alone there. I'm going to go ahead and go off over to here. I don't even know why. I'm just kind of guesstimating. And I think this is a dead end, too, as well. Yeah, but, I mean, you look at the walls, the buildings, the architecture just itself. And it really is cool. Like, I mean, you can kind of tell, like I said, you are in Iberia. And with the rain, guys, all good things must come to an end. I had to kind of find a spot to park here because some of the people were behind me and they didn't like that at all. So, yes, with the rain, the gloomy, droomy day, I know, guys, I know it's time to go, but in regards with Iberia, what do I think overall, in conjunction, in summary? I think that it's a good DLC. I think it's definitely worth the money, worth it to buy. You're gonna have a lot of the awesome landmarks, a lot of the landscapes, and I wish that we could find more of those landmarks, but it's okay. Like I said, we've got a lot more of the smaller roads to travel. to try and find out where those landmarks are. So it's all part of the game. It's all part of exploring. But from what we've been through, especially with the bridges, this is a thing with Portugal and Spain, is that I did not know they had so many absolutely beautiful, breathtaking bridges. Like the suspension bridges, either over water, over hills, over the landscape, over like the jungle forest. It's just absolutely incredible. So if you guys like bridges, boy, do I have a DLC for you. No, but seriously, guys, like I said, been looking forward to this expansion. I was excited to play it, excited for the very first drive with you guys. So a lot more to come, a lot more roads to explore, that's for sure. It's a big DLC. I mean, this is a huge DLC. It's going to take you guys some time to explore the small, you know, side streets and small roads, the roads less traveled, and that's a good thing. It's very, very welcome. I've seen really positive reviews for it, and I definitely give it a positive review too as well. So thank you guys for joining up with me for our first ride through Iberia. Definitely, if you're into live streams, maybe follow me on Twitch. Subscribe if you want to, like the video. I super appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next adventure. It's Captain Blue Shell. I'm out.